God's plan. God's plan. I hold back sometimes.
All right, man, we back with Math Talk with Mr. Faison. I'm Mr. Faison. So on today's episode, what we're looking at is we still on decimals, right? But today, we're going to be adding decimals, all right? So, before we get down to business, you know what I mean? We gotta put our gloves on, that means we about to cook up some math. You feel me? We about to get busy. So, we see some problems on the board. By all means, write them down. Take a picture, pause it, try and solve them, right? Let's jump into it though. So, over here what I see is 17.294, and I see 0.8, right? The first thing I want to do is, if you remember, when we was doing problems in the past, I always told y'all, behind the decimal, behind this number, there's an infinity amount of zeros. So there's an unlimited amount of zeros behind that 8, right? So I can just fill these zeros in. See, it's 2 empty spaces right here. I'm going to fill it in. Add a 0, add a 0. So I just added those 2 zeros, right? Now, all I'm going to do is add. 4 plus 0 is 4, all right? 9 plus 0 is 9. 8 plus 2 is 10. So I'm gonna put the 0 down here and I'm gonna carry the 1. I'm gonna bring that 1 right up top. All right? So now I have a 1 and a 7. I'm gonna add those. That 1 up top that I just added to it, and that's 7, that's 8. And then I have a 0. So if I add 1 plus 7 plus 0, I'm gonna still get 8. Now the thing is, we have this decimal right here. I'm just gonna bring that decimal right on down and sit it right there. All right, and we still have this 1 that was just over there sitting by itself. All right, I'm just gonna bring that 1 straight on down. So now I'm looking at 18.094. That's gonna be my answer for this one. All right, 18.094. Okay, now we have this one, 6.5 plus 4.008. Once again, this has 3 spaces behind the decimal. Right? This has 1 space behind the decimal. I could fill these spaces in. Add a 0, add a 0. All right? Now, all I'm going to do is just add down. 0 plus 8 is 8. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. What did I say we do with the decimal? Just bring it on down. All right? And then we have 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. I can't carry the 0, I can't carry that 1 over anywhere because there's nowhere to carry it to. So just put the 10 right there. All right? That's our answer. Now we're looking at this one. 4.07 plus 1.047. All right? What are we looking at? Behind the decimal right here, I have 3 spaces, but behind it up here, I only have 2. So I'm going to add a 0. Let's make everything even. All right, so just start adding down. 0 plus 7, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. All right, we have 1, 0, 0. 1 plus 0 is still 1. Bring my decimal on down. And then we have 4 plus 1, which is 5. All right, cool. Let me slide out the way. If you want to take a screenshot, if you're taking notes, you can pause it and do that. So y'all know I had to do one more before I go. Now, if any of my students know, they know I'm gonna stretch it, right? Some of y'all looking like, come on, man. Yeah, we on that. Check this out. We got the same thing, but we're gonna follow the same regimen. All right, so I got 0.001, 0.001. And I have 2.052. So I got 2.052. As you can see, I'm lining the decimals up. All right. I got 0.96. Lining the decimals up. 1.5. 1.5. All right. So what I'm going to do is And the reason I'm doing this is just so you get used to doing this, right? I have 3 spaces behind the decimals, right? I want to make sure every other number has 3 spaces behind the decimal. So right here, that has 2, we're gonna make it 3. This one right here has 2, we're gonna make it 3. This one has 1, we're gonna make it 3. All right, now we just start adding. 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 is 2. All right, 1 plus 5 plus 6 is gonna give me 12. Put the 2 down, carry the 1. All right, 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 plus 5 is going to give me 15. Carry the 1. All right, 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 is going to give me 4. And we had our decimals lined up. So we just bring the decimal one down. Yeah, y'all. Hey, that's adding decimals with Mr. Faison. Another lesson down.
God's plan. God's plan.